I have never really been a big risk taker. I mean, I usually have played it safe. I think at this point in my life, I've gotten to the realization that if I'm gonna do things for the kingdom of God, I'm gonna have to be a risk taker. And I can recall back when I was about to get married and my husband and I were going through premarital counseling, this dear couple that I love a lot, the wife said to me, I was expressing like feelings of fear and my past, and I was just sharing with her things that I was concerned about. And she said to me something really, really powerful. She said, Tanisha, you really need to get over yourself. Get over yourself. It kind of hit me because I realized I was so concerned about what I was not instead of what I was. I was so concerned about all the negative things instead of all the positive things. I can honestly say 7 years later, that's something that I still deal with, being concerned about me. That is what God, I feel, is kind of speaking right now, to get over yourself. Get over your fears. Get over what you're not, what you don't have, what somebody else has better than you. Get over yourself, because you'll never really truly be a risk taker if you're so concerned about yourself. I mean, the word clearly says our bodies are not our own. We were bought with a price. Like, nothing about us belongs to us. Our gifts, our talents, everything about us, our marriage, our children, our jobs, everything that we are is for God's glory. It's for kingdom advancement. But when we're so concerned about us and not concerned about Him, then we won't take the risks and really do what it is that God's called us to do. And so I just want to encourage someone today. God has given you something special. God has given you something unique. God has given you something great. God has given you something wonderful that nobody else has. And if you're so concerned about you, your lack of resources, or your lack of finances, or you think somebody's better than you at this, or you don't have this type of education, when you're so concerned about you, then you're not concerned about God. When you're concerned about what you're not concerned about who He is. And so I encourage you to get over yourself and take the risk and be confident in who God has called you to be, because nobody else can do you like you, and nobody else is better at you than you. You can't do what somebody else does, and they can't do what you do. You have something wonderful, and take the risk to get over yourself and really allow God to use you. I mean, do you really want to go into 2019 still thinking about yourself and not thinking about what God has for you? You will go into another year and another year and another year if you keep thinking about yourself, and you'll keep having the same results and the same outcome. So listen, trust God, take the risk, and get over yourself, because God is going to do something great in your life and through your life if you just make the decision to take the risk and honestly, simply to get over yourself.